Chaathurmaasya Sathsangamam Season 3 Acharya Vaibhavam Audio Book. This audio is based on Acharya Vaibhavam book written by Sri Purisai Swami and published in Sri Nrasimha Priya. Both Tamil and English audiobooks are read and presented by SARAN Sevaks. You can listen to this audiobook in Tamil in Sri APNSwami's YouTube channel.
34வது பட்டம் ஸ்ரீ லக்ஷ்மி நரசிம்ம பாதுகா சேவக ஸ்ரீவன் ஷடகோப ஸ்ரீ ஷடகோப ராமானுஜ யதீந்திர மகாதேசிகன் அவருடைய வைபவங்களை நாம் பார்த்து வருகிறோம். ஸ்ரீமத் வீர ரகூத்வஹ ஸ்ருதி சிரோ ரங்கேஷ காரியாத்மஜ ஸ்ரீவாச ஸ்ருதிமௌடி யோகி ஷடஜித் யோகீஷ வீக்ஷாஸ்பதம் விக்யாதம் சமதீதமாதி சுகுணைராட்யம் விபஸ்சித்தமம் வந்தே ஸ்ரீ ஷடகோபலக்ஷ்மண முனிம் வைராக்ய வாராகரம் என்று இந்த அழகிய சிங்கருடையதான அத்தியாச்சரியமான தனியன். இந்த அழகிய சிங்கருக்கு அதிசயித்தமான பிரபாவங்கள் உண்டு என்பதான விஷயத்தால் நாம பலமுறை பார்த்து வந்திருக்கோம். இந்த அழகியங்களுடையதான வைபவத்தை நாம் தொடர்ந்து இன்றைய தினமும் பார்க்க போகிறோம். இதுல ஒரு முக்கியமான ஒரு சுவாரஸ்யம் இருக்கு. அது என்ன அப்படின்னு கேட்டா, இந்த அழகிய சிங்கர் அத்திப்பட்டு அழகிய சிங்கர் என்று பெயர் பெற்றிருந்தால் கூட உண்மையில இந்த அழகிய சிங்கருடையதான ஸ்ரீகிராமம்னா அவருடைய சொந்த ஊர் அப்படி சொல்லணும் இல்லையா? அந்த ஸ்ரீகிராமம் இதுதான் இஞ்சிமேடு. என்ன ஆச்சரியமா இருக்குல்ல நமக்கெல்லாம்? ஆமா, இந்த அழகிய சிங்கரும் இஞ்சிமேடு சிங்கர் தான். இது எப்படி தெரியும்? எங்க இதை பத்தி விஷயம் இருக்கு அப்படின்னு கேட்டா, இஞ்சிமேடு அழகிய சிங்கர் ரகசிய திரயசாரத்திற்கு சாரபோதினி என்னும் அத்தியாச்சரியமான ஒரு வியாக்கியானம் செய்திருக்கிறார். சாரபோதினி என்று அந்த வியாக்கியானத்திற்கு பெயர். ஸ்ரீமத் ரகசிய திரயசாரத்திற்கு அழகிய சிங்கர் இஞ்சிமேடு அழகிய சிங்கர் அருளி செய்த வியாக்கியானம் தான் இன்னைக்கு சுப்பிரசித்தமா இருக்கு. காலக்ஷேபம் பண்ணக்கூடியவா எல்லாரும் அதை பேஸ் பண்ணித்தான் காலக்ஷேபங்களை சொல்லுவார்கள், அதை கேட்பார்கள். அதுல முதல்ல ப்ரொஃபேஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம் இல்லையோ, அந்த ப்ரொஃபேஸ் எழுதும் பொழுது ஸ்துதி புலகாங்கித காத்திரம் நிருஹரேஹே பாஷ்பாம்புணால சன்னேத்திரம் வந்தே ஷடரிபு ராமாவரஜ முனீந்திரம் மதீய குலநாதம். ஆர்யாவிருத்தத்தில் அமைந்த ஒரு அற்புதமான ஸ்லோகத்தினாலே அத்திப்பட்டேஸ்வரன் அழகிய சிங்கரை கொண்டாடுகிறார். அதாவது நிருசிம்மனை சேவிக்க செய்யலாம். எவர் அப்படியே திருமேனி மயிர்ச்சிலுக்க கண்களில் கண்ணீர் பெருக அப்படியே முகத்துல ஒரு சந்தோஷாதிசயத்தோட எம்பெருமான சேவிப்பாரோ, அதாவது அழகிய சிங்கர் அத்திப்பட்டேஸ்வரன் அழகிய சிங்கர் நிருசிம்மனை சேவிக்கிறதே ஒரு அழகு, ஒரு வைபவம் என்பதாக. ஸ்துதி புலகாங்கித காத்திரம் நிருஹரேஹே பாஷ்பாம்புனா லசன்னேத்திரம் வந்தே ஷடரிபு ராமாவரஜ முனீந்திரம் மதீய குலநாதம். என்னுடைய குலத்திற்கு கூட்டஸ்தர், அதாவது இஞ்சிமேடு சிங்கர் இஞ்சிமேட்ல அவதரித்தார் இல்லையா, பாரத்வாஜ கோத்திரத்துல. அதற்கு முன்பாக இந்த குலத்தில் அவதரித்த மகனியராக அத்திப்பட்டேஸ்வரன் அழகிய சிங்கர் திகழ்கிறார். மதிய குலநாதம் என்று அவரை கொண்டாடுகிறார். அப்பேற்பட்ட அழகிய சிங்கருடைய வைபவங்களை நாம் இனி மேற்கொண்டு பார்க்க போகிறோம்.
ಪಂಡಿತನನ್ನು ಗೆದ್ದ ಬಾಲಕ ಮೈ ನವಿರೇಳಿಸುವಂತಹ ಸನ್ನಿವೇಶಗಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಿ ಸರಣ್ ಸೇವಕರಿಂದ ಯಮುನಾಚಾರ್ಯರ ತಿರುನಕ್ಷತ್ರ ಪ್ರಯುಕ್ತ ವಿಶೇಷ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಶುಭಕೃತ್ ಆಷಾಢ ಉತ್ತರಾಷಾಢದಂದು, ಅಂದರೆ ಆಗಸ್ಟ್ 10, 2022ರಂದು ಶ್ರೀ APNಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅವರ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ. ತಪ್ಪದೇ ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸಿ. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ 8:30ಕ್ಕೆ.
Acharya Vaibhavam 34th Pontiff Srimadh Azhagiya Singar Sri Lakshmi Nrsimha Divya Paduka Sevaka Shrivan Shatakopa Sri Shatakopa Ramanuja Yatindra Mahadeshikan Vaibhavam. Audio by Saran Sevak Shriman Parthasarathi.
What did the angry cowherd do to trouble the Swami? How did Srimadh Azhagiya respond to the cowherd boy? To protect Azhagiya, what did the cowherd Bhagavan Sri Krishna do? Let's enjoy the continuation of yesterday's episode. The boy got angrier now. He told the Swami, "You are telling me that I have no good buddhi? See what I am going to do. I am not going to leave." Saying thus, he stopped the cattle and hit them to run. He hit badly a strong bad bull, making it to run close to Swami with the intention of harming him. The bull ignored and went around Swami without harming him. Now the bull ran at a great speed towards the boy and chased him. The boy was running here and there to escape from the bull, but got stuck in muddy ground and was tired. The bull pushed the boy onto the ground with his horns, bleated loud, and joined the other cattle. The cowherds addressed the misbehaving boy and said, "Oh fool, we warned earlier that Swami is like a god. He did not interfere in our activities. He was just reciting Vedas. We told you not to go near him. Even our cattle revere him by not chewing the grass in their mouth. The bull you provoked to attack him refused to do so and went in the Pradakshanam manner around him. It gored you and calmly returned to the group. The intelligence that the cattle have is superior to that of you. We have now seen in action the proverb, the one who is going to be destroyed will think of bad things. That is, Keduvan Kedu Ninaipan." They went to the side of the arrogant comrade who was lying on the ground. Swami also felt bad. He said to himself, "This danger came about because of me? If I had not come this way, he would not have been exposed to this danger." The wise ones accept others' mistakes and attribute them to themselves. Andal did Upadesam through a lady with Satvika Gunam, Nanedan Ayuduga. That is, may the mistakes be linked to me. Swami blaming himself for this calamity and went to the place where the boy fell down. On seeing the Swami, the other boys stepped aside. Swami sprinkled some water on the face of the boy, who fainted. The boy opened his eyes and saw the Swami standing in front of him. He folded his hands. He could not speak. He cried and wept. Swami blessed the boy and said, "O boy, do not harm the speechless ones. Be kind to the animals. If you do so, they will be kind to you. There is no use in talking about what has happened. Even now, conduct yourself with compassion. Do not be afraid. You have survived now. Bhagavan has saved you." Swami named a medicinal herb and asked the boys to fetch it, grind it into a paste, and to apply over the wounds. After some time, the boy got up and sought Swami's pardon with folded hands. Swami blessed him, saying, "Be safe and go." The learned scholars who heard this incident cherished that the Swami is a Sarva Lakshana Sampurnar. Srimad Narayanan incarnates on this earth to give darshanam, Paritranaya Sadhunam, Vinasaya Chadushkrutham, is the declaration by the Gitacharyan. He saved Swami from this threat to his life. The rishis of yore prayed to Raghavan when Asuras were causing them harm. Swami prayed to Sri Veeraraghavan to save the boy who troubled him much. He was saved from the danger. What we learn from this incident is that the Swami's Vaibhavam is loftier and praiseworthy, that is Mahaniya, than those of the rishis. Swami never slipped from observing Varnashrama Dharmams. He had the same attitude towards those who spoke ill about him as well as those who loved him. This means he had the same kindness towards those who opposed him as well as those who loved him. He would not steal others' wealth even by his mind. He won't hit and trouble anybody. He always talks softly but never speaks loudly. He is a pure-hearted one. How can Bhagavan forsake such a Vishnu Bhaktan? We will now describe two other incidents that happened during Sannyasa Ashramam. Srimadh Azhagiya has such a tapobalam, that is power due to his penance, that is austerities. He can know the mind and the wishes of Sri Lakshmi Narasimhan. Whenever he is about to enter the Sannidhi of Malolan to start AbhimaN Aradhanam, the Jiyar will ask for permission to enter inside to remove the previous day's flowers, sandalwood, that is Tirukappu, etc. On some days, immediately after the removal of Tirukappu, Mangala Harati used to be performed. On some other days, he will say, "Oh, is Pranaya Kalagam, that is divine love between Divya Dampatis, still going on? If that is so, I will come back after some time." Saying thus, he will wait a little far off and then ask Malolan as to whether he can come on his direction, that is Nemanam. After getting the Lord's permission, the Tirukappu used to be removed. On some other days, the Jiyar will be telling, "Seems you are still under the influence of enjoyment, that is Bhogamayakam, which is yet to be over. Adiyan will come after some time." Those who have seen and heard about these incidents used to say that Sri Azhagiya had these anubhavams, but they will raise doubts as to how it can be taken that Azhagiya could know the mind and wishes of Sri Lakshmi Narasimhan. The facts are being told here and there. The listeners can judge themselves. During the period of this Azhagiya, one day for the AbhimaN Aradhanam, huge quantity of sweet pongal, that is Shakare pongal, was prepared in 10 vessels. They were all transferred to a big vessel and was taken to the Sannidhi for Nivedanam. After the Nivedanam, Sri Lakshmi Narasimhan blessed by taking only Dadyannam, that is curd rice, but not Shakare pongal. The Lord said that there is a piece of hair, that is kesham, from the head. Immediately the pongal was transferred to another vessel. A piece of hair was found at the bottom of the vessel. One day, the Sannidhi Aradhakar, after Ijja Aradhanam, that is Aradhanam during noon, did the Nivedanam of Annam, etc. As usual, the Aradhakar then prayed to Sri Azhagiya for performing the Mangala Harati to Perumal. Azhagiya went inside behind the curtain. Within 1 or 2 seconds, he called the Aradhakar and said that Perumal has not taken lentils, paruppu, as it is having small stones. On examining immediately, it was found that the lentils were given for cooking without cleaning to remove the stones. Sri Azhagiya stayed permanently at Tiruvallur during Purvashramam as well as after Sannyasa Ashramam. He did not go on Sancharam due to his advanced age and failing health. Azhagiya had abundant and unwavering bhakti to Sri Veera Raghavan and also to Sri Lakshmi Narasimhan. He presented many abharanams to Sri Veera Raghavan. In addition, he presented golden palanquin and Tiruther from the fund presented at his holy feet by the Sishyas. Azhagiya used to call fondly Sri Lakshmi Narasimhan as Mahaswami and Sri Veera Raghavan as Mahaswami. He used to say thus in double entendre, Ma meaning mine, Ennudaya. During the new moon days, that is on Amavasya, the Lord takes the Ma, which is Thinai, presented by the Bhaktas, and so Mahaswami. Thinai Ma, Thinai Mavu, which is a flour made from a kind of millet which is mixed with jaggery. Even today, the Kaingaryams of Sri Veera Raghavan Sannidhi continue to be done as per the procedures laid out by this Azhagiya in the same way that Sri Bhashyakarar has laid out Kramam that is methods for the Sannidhi of Sri Ranganathan. Kattiyam, Echarikai, Anugraham, which were created by the Azhagiya Singar, are being recited in Sri Veeraraghavan Sannidhi. Pillaipakam Sri Azhagiya Singar and 41st Pontiff Sri Azhagiya Singar were the Sishyas of this Azhagiya Singar. About this Azhagiya Singar, Pillaipakam Sri Azhagiya Singar created a Grantham, Acharya Saptati, and the 41st Pontiff Sri Azhagiya Singar composed Sri Mahaswami Gadyam. The style, that is, Vaikari of performing Kalakshepam by this Azhagiya Singar is easy to understand and with other commonly used words, that is, style of Anitara Sadharanam. In the midst of Kalakshepam, Azhagiya Singar would say, Ajamitvaya Kinchiduchyate, that is, to get rid of laziness, as per the present day saying, not to get bored. I will tell you a story, listen. Like this, he used to say every day many such stories, which is called Aithihyams. When Srimad Azhagiya Singar was thus very famous, his health deteriorated. He ascended to Paramapadam in the year Chitrabhanu, Puratasi, the 21st, Krishna Paksha Dasami Tithi, Thursday, that is on 5th October 1882. His Asthana Nirvaka Kalam, 3 years and 1 month.
Chaathurmaasya Sathsangamam Season 3 Acharya Vaibhavam. Next episode tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. in Sri APNSwami's YouTube channel.